Well, welcome back to a new video, guys. If you do enjoy them, do take time to give them a thumbs up, drop a comment, drop a query, question. I'll do my best to answer it in due course. And it's a pleasure to bring you a new video. And if you do enjoy them, do take time to, as I say, give them a share maybe on your social media pages, and do drop a like and drop a comment. Any queries, any questions, I'll do my best to answer regarding tactics or tackle that you see me using in this video. So what are we doing? Well, as you can probably see just then, as the camera lightened up a bit, it's early morning. We're back out on the hunt for some tench on a reasonably new or old venue. Old in that I fished it many years ago regularly, and new in the sense because I've not fished it in probably, crikey, I don't know, 13-14 years or so. So it's been a while. And although I've got two of the following with me, I've got two Shimano STC telescopic rods, 10 to 30 grams, but these pack down very tiny. You've seen them on my other videos, and they're very good if you're travelling by and bike like I am, and good for packing down. And I've got two with me. I think I'm just going to fish with the one. I might get the other one out later on. But very simple running rig setup, using a little maggot clip. I'm going to be using some air injected worms and some PVA mesh bags with a few pellets. Got some nice ground bait with me. That's a following. Right there, balls of lovely molassed ground bait goodness. Pellets mixed in there, a few crushed pellets, some crumbed up and liquidized hemp, and a little bit of corn. Nice rich pungent aroma of molasses to leak off a nice scent trail. As I say, I'm going to be using that in conjunction with worms. I've got maggots with me. Presuming the perch don't come on like they used to in this venue, I'll be okay. But if they do come on, I've got other baits I can switch to. I've got 12mm boilies, I've got luncheon meat, and a few other bits and pieces, including halibut pellets. Now the swim behind me, I have given it a good rake in, so I've got a nice area to my right and to my left. As I say, just going to start with the one rod. Going to start on a nice little concoction or cocktail of dendrobenas, says me as I lose my voice, dendrobenas on the maggot clip and air injecting them so they just lift off the bottom. As I say, nothing special, just a simple running leisure setup with a 1.5 ounce flat pear lead, Drennan gravel braid hook link material. Main line is Shimano Technium in 10 pounds. The reel is a Kuma, can I get it right this time? A Kuma Avenger. Hey, managed to get it right. Anyway, the Kuma Avenger, these are very small reels. They are more commonly used for ice fishing, funny enough, or in America. And you don't see them too much in the English market. But these are lovely little compact bait runners. So that's it. Nice little bed of ground bait. Might use some PVA mesh bags of pellet when I'm placing the bait out there, just to give a little bit of locative scent trail, and also cushion the bait as it goes down, because although I've raked it, you're never 100% sure when you're raking how clear you've made the spot. You know, you can still have some dense areas, and you've only got to get your cast slightly out of position to an area where you haven't raked, and then you can be in trouble. Anyway, that's the sum of it. Let's get cast out, and let's cross our fingers and hope the tench play ball. I have got 2 or 3 pints of maggot with me as well, in case I want to put them into mesh bags or spray them, or put them in, mix them into the ground bait balls and place that out there too. But as I say, if the perch really start playing up like Mary Havoc, I am going to either switch to boilies, halibut pellet, luncheon meat, or sweetcorn. Anyway, let's crack on. So there we go again. Just a simple setup. I've got a little tungsten sinker there. I'm not using the shortest hook link ever. Sometimes I'll take natural movement over having what some tench anglers would call a very perfectly short rig, which they'd prefer, but sometimes I prefer some natural movement. Simple tungsten sinker, little liner, little size 10 hook, and on the back there 3 red worms, all air injected, just enough to lift them and allow them to waft about, and a little mesh bag of pellets just to help cushion the actual bait down as it goes down and give off a little bit of an attractant. Ring, guys. Nice looking fish. Typical, isn't it? Just as I was taking a whiz, as you could probably tell by the way I leapt back into the spot. Just recast that, put that right on the money. I said to myself, that's a bite. And it did, it went. It's typical, isn't it? Sod's law, you're having a cup of tea, you're having a drink of orange juice, you're having a munch on a sandwich, or you're taking a quick pee. Guaranteed to get you a take every time. Better than any ground bait or bait that you can buy. Well, there you go. If you're going to open your account, on a water you haven't fished for years. Make it with a fish like this. Lovely looking tench. Nice chunky fish, taking on just 3 air injected redworms, or 1 small lobworm and 2 redworms. And typically I recast, got it onto the gravel area which I was trying to hit earlier, and I did lose a fish earlier to a hook ball. And yeah, if there's one thing that's guaranteed to get you a bite, it's going to pee or grabbing a bite to eat. I had to go for a pee, and yeah, typically the rod screamed off. But yeah, what a lovely looking fish, eh? Absolutely cracking. Let's draw myself back so it gives you a better perspective. Wonderful. Let's get this pristine picture book tinca slip back. And if that's the only one of the trip, for the first time back on a venue in many years, I'm a happy bunny, I can tell you that. Gives you a real confidence boost. Well, just the reel handle to fold and just slip the rest of the rod away. All packed up apart from that. Just the one tench, and then the one that I lost as well, which I didn't have the camera rolling for, but I did honestly lose one. Hook pull, typically. But nice to get that tench, and although it's only the one tench, it's just a short trip. And it's my first time back out on this particular venue in donkey's years, so you can imagine what a confidence boost it was, or is should I say, to have landed that lovely 7-pounder. And also know then that your rigs are going on the right spot, your bait's working, and yeah, it's a real good confidence booster. As I say, didn't come down and get down here to fish for a long duration, so I just thought I'd come down from 5 AM and fish till 9 o'clock, half 9. And then pack up and head off home. But it's been enjoyable. Hope it hasn't bored you guys. I know it's a little bit of a funny, peculiar, short trip maybe, but I try to fit in trips that are short as well as with ones where I can fish for a bit longer. And this has actually been the first trip that I've done in the last 12 or 13 days. So I've not been fishing for 13 days. And for someone that loves their fishing, that's far too long. You know what it's like. It's like a wonderful friendship. When you're not engaging in it, you feel a little bit empty. So it's been great to come out. It's been, as I say, enjoyable to fish a venue that I have not fished in many years, and to know that my actual spot choice and the knowledge that I gained over all the years of fishing it are still in here and it's still working. But at the same point, when you come down to a venue that you've fished many years before, you don't know if you're coming back down to the same venue. Has it got the same head of fish? Is it the same stock? You know, swims changed, etc. Thankfully, you know, my old knowledge stood me in good stead. But I was a little bit apprehensive, especially after losing a fish earlier to a hook ball, as to whether I'd get a second bite at the apple. I mean, the fish have gone off the feed a bit now. The bubbling's gone a bit to sporadic single bubbles and little clusters. But I have no doubt they will come back on the feed, especially evening time. It's not the best conditions at the moment. It's a little bit too bright, perhaps. Anyway, as I say, a little bit of a funny short video, and I'm certainly getting back down to this lake in the near future. I've really enjoyed this short fishing trip, and as always, it's a pleasure to bring it to you guys. I do really try my hardest, you know, try to take different cameras when I'm like going for short trips or filming shorter vlogs, and try and bring as much content to you as I can. You know, a lot of us guys who are doing YouTube videos, just like a lot of us guys who aren't doing the YouTube videos, we try and fit our fishing and our time of doing stuff around other things regarding, like, you know, family and domestic stuff. Admittedly, I don't have a wife, but I am the son of a mother, and since my dad's gone, you know, when I say gone, I mean obviously in the care home in dementia, I am considered the man in the house, so I do have to do a lot of the things that you guys who have got wives and who are husbands to those wives and do have children that you guys have to do. Just because I'm someone's son doesn't mean that I don't have my own chores and stuff to attend to. Wish I didn't at times, as I'm sure you guys do too. But anyway, I'm waffling, aren't I? I bloody am waffling again. Sorry to bore you with the waffling. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Wherever you're dangling, hoping you're getting a good bend in your rod and a good tug on your line. And not that kind of rod, although if you are getting a tug on that rod, good luck to you too. Anyway guys, till my next video, take care and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.